This will be talking about the potential for there to be new PS5 exclusive car packs or general DLC content and updates in Forza Horizon 5 once it releases later this week, being on the 29th of April. Now, I'm sure a lot of you PlayStation players are very excited. I'll also have a video talking about everything you need to know about the game coming out later this week, so be sure to check that coming out around 2 days from the release date of this video. So, of course, a lot of the talk of the town about PS5 has been the fact that Forza have added their first update with new cars and new content in quite a while, specifically for this release, as well as the return of Horizon Realms. Now, of course, it's definitely logical with such a big update and potentially millions and millions of new players flushing into Forza in just a matter of a few days via PlayStation, they'd of course want to be packing a lot of new content. For instance, one of the new car packs released for all Forza players, not just PS5, included 4 particular cars. It was called Nissan Retro Rides, with the 1988 Nissan Power, the 1991 Nissan Figaro, the 1989 Nissan S-Cargo, and the 1987 Nissan BE1. But a lot of people have been wondering if we could potentially see custom car packs exclusively for PlayStation or just updates for this. Now, in terms of full Horizon Festival players, these will definitely be for all platforms. There's not really much of a reason they would do such a large piece of the monthly content and only ever for PlayStation players, as that kind of screw over their original player base. But in terms of car packs or custom collabs, it's definitely possible. For instance, this is a little bit of a different concept, but for instance with Forza Horizon 5 and the Chinese demographic, if you guys aren't familiar, there's actually a Chinese version of Forza Horizon 5 specifically for that demographic, because there are a few things in the game such as blood or skulls which can't be shown, more so towards skulls on car vinyls, etc. So only Chinese players can access those on their custom variation of the game. But in the past, there have been updates just for this Chinese demographic via the Chinese variation of the game, which no other players saw. This resembled a huge player base of Forza, so it made sense for them to make these kind of custom integrations, and given the fact that it was a separate version of Forza entirely, it was super easy and smooth to roll out, and the exact same principle could apply for PS5. And just quickly, most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to help us hit 150k and stay up to date with the best Forza glitches, content, news and more, be sure to tap that button. It really helps out a lot. There are millions of people, or at least hundreds of thousands of people, will be playing. It's very easy to roll out given the fact it's a separate portal version of Forza entirely, which Xbox and PC are completely shut off from managing or being able to access, so it's very possible we could expect to see it, and car packs could include some of the following ideas. For instance, there could even be a JDM or Japan themed car pack with cars like the Toyota Century, the Nissan Gloria, the Pulsar GTI-R, the Honda S60, the Toyota Chaser, the Mazda 323 GTR, and the Suzuki Cappuccino. This was initially meant to be coming in a Japan-themed DLC, but it ended up being scrapped and replaced by the big Forza Horizon 5 PS5 news, which has pretty much superseded a lot of the content we'd otherwise have seen to keep Forza Xbox players happy. Of course, we've also seen DLC collaborations for things like the Pagani Zonda Oreo Edition, the Xbox controller that was custom for Forza if you guys purchased when the game came out, which of course got you guys the Ford Deluxe 5.0 Coupe Forza Edition, and you guys can still actually access codes for these for sale for the Pagani and Ford Deluxe. I'll show those on screen now. If you guys want to check those out, you might want to head and see more information in my bio, for example. And there could be custom collaborations like this for PS5. Another example was a Ford GT and OPI collaboration, where as a result of an OPI collab with Forza and Xbox, you guys could claim the Ford GT OPI edition. So maybe there'll be something with Sony, for example. There could even be a Sony themed car pack or some collaboration, given the fact that's the parent company of PS5, which Forza are now collaborating with for this release. It's very possible Forza could get pretty creative with this to try and curate and tailor these updates specifically around their PS5 players, and I guess the justification could be that they're new to the game and they've missed out on the last 3+ years of Horizon 5 updates for just Xbox, PC and Steam users, so maybe it's fair they get a little bit of love while they have this new release for them, and especially to keep them entertained and having fun on this game, so there's a very high likelihood they'll not only buy Forza Horizon 6, but if Forza Horizon 6 is only Xbox or PC exclusive, maybe they'll have a little bit of an indicator as to which kind of console they might want to buy next when Horizon 6 releases. A couple ideas to pass around, and the community are generally in agreement there will be some more updates for this PS5 release, so it's just a matter of determining whether this will be PS5 exclusive. So comment down below what kind of updates you guys want to see for PS5 or generally ahead in the future, and if you're on PS5 and you're playing Forza, comment down below and stay tuned for more to come, as if you guys want to get credits, rare cards and more as soon as that game comes out, we'll be the go-to place to help, and you guys can check my channel if you want to learn more, particularly in the bio. So thank you guys all so much for watching, like and subscribe and stay tuned.